Good afternoon, dear colleagues. I am Mirzaev, Associate Professor of Department of Biotechnology and Food Safety at Bucharest State University. Allow me to present my presentation on my research work. Title of scientific work is The Influence of Chlorella vulgaris on the productivity of photosynthesis in saline soils and Afghan heat by Dilorom Bureva, Mahbek Ramva, Elbek Jalolov, Shokhista Mirzaeva, Bakhtior Rakhmatov. Introduction. It's known that at present the world population is growing very quickly geometrically according to the concept adopted by the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations (FAO). All people should have enough food to meet their nutritional needs and personal preferences and to lead an active and healthy lifestyle, economic and social opportunities to have safe and nutritious food in the country, food security and ensured. Agriculture is one of the industries that provides the entire population with products, foods, clothing and other goods. Today in the world there are 1 billion hectares of arid and saline lands, which make up 25–30% of the 300 million hectares of irrigated land. 45 million hectares of land are subject of salinization. Of these, highly saline soils are formed on 62 million hectares. Due to the negative impact of salinization growth on the productivity and quality of the crop in most countries, growing agricultural crops in the context of global climate change and growing water shortage, scientists around the world need to combat and prevent soil drought of salinization. Extensive scientific research is being conducted in certain scientific areas. World scientists have identified more than 650 valuable components that successfully combine and maintain an optimal balance in the structure of plankton cells. These include vitamins of almost all types and groups, trace elements. Proteins consist of 40 amino acids, phytohormones, natural antibiotics, and biologically active substances. Research methods. Experimental tests were conducted according to the methods adopted in Research Institute of Selection, Seed Production and Cultivation of Cotton Agrotechnology to determine NPK and humus. Soil samples were collected in the 30–50 cm soil layers before application and at the end of the vegetation period according to the method of IV Turin. Nitrogen and phosphorus were determined according to the method Mirzaev and Glysenko. Nitrate forms of nitrogen by an ion metric device. The goal and objective is to study the effect of optimal doses and methods of application of Chlorella vulgaris in extreme conditions of the medium fiber cotton variety Bukhara 10 to identify the effect of soil fertility, pH, of the environment, salinity and Afghan wind heat, as well as on seed germination, plant growth and development, fruit setting, photosynthesis, productivity, yield and quality, fiber and seeds, and extreme conditions of Bukhara oasis. Object and subject of research. The object of the research was the cotton varieties Bukhara 10 as well as the use of environmentally friendly leaf organic fertilizer Chlorella vulgaris by drip irrigation. In the experiment, species of microalgae Chlorella vulgaris were used at various times and in various ways during the vegetation of cotton and other tipping neck seeds 25 on suspensions of Chlorella vulgaris during the vegetation period of cotton. Chlorella vulgaris was used in various ways. The methods and rates of application are given in Table 1. Table first. This slide presents experimental scheme. This table slide presents agrochemical characteristics of the soil before and after the introduction of Chlorella vulgaris. This slide presents effects of the suspensions Chlorella vulgaris of the agrophysical properties of soils by experimental variants. Conclusion. As a result of the conducted research, the following conclusions can be made. It is advisable to use Chlorella suspensions as a biostimulator of plant growth. The complex use of Chlorella suspensions allows abandoning the use of chemicals in many areas of agriculture and ensuring the production of environmentally friendly food products while increasing the profitability of farms and preserving nature. The complex use of Chlorella suspensions of irrigation allows to reduce water consumption due to the ability to retain moisture and structure the soil environment and therefore save water resources and their rational use arid areas. Thank you for attention.